Mobile Solutions presents How to Build a System for Credential and Data Management Without Having to Pull a Rabbit Out of Your Hat using Mobile ID. Meet Joe. Joe was a bit overwhelmed being assigned the task of creating a new way to better manage and utilize all personnel data for his organization. Joe felt the current process was a confusing mess with a mound of databases, duplicated records, outdated information, and not enough help to manage and make sense of all the data. But not to be discouraged, Joe put on his hard hat and got to work. With the help of a Mobile Solutions representative, Joe began to design and build an electronically automated mobile ID system that would meet his organization's needs and benefit from using today's technology. Joe began to see how he could eliminate the challenges the organization faced by identifying how mobile ID would allow him to address those issues through managing data by gathering contact information and photo to enroll personnel, manage certifications and specialties, print secure ID cards, and share that data within his organization. The first step for Joe was to set up one centralized database to organize personnel records and house it on a mobile ID server. Step 2 was to choose between a PC workstation and a mobile badging unit to work from. Both allowed Joe to access Mobile ID Server to manage the database, but also provided the ability to print ID badges by connecting to the USB peripherals through the Mobile ID client. Joe decided to use a PC workstation to perform all functions of managing credentials and producing secure IDs that may include color photos, secure laminates, barcodes, watermarks, and much more. However, because Joe is a smart guy and doesn't want to have to do all the work himself, he configured his mobile ID system to allow other administrators throughout the organization from different locations to have the ability to access the database and help him manage the high volume of personnel. Good thinking, Joe. Somebody give this guy a raise. Because sharing one centralized database allows the organization to now work more efficiently by avoiding duplicate records, ensures current information is always being used at all times, and supports interoperability by working alongside a network of administrators. There are two ways in which a mobile ID system may function as a centralized network to support multiple locations. The first is a locally centralized network that houses the mobile ID server within the organization's infrastructure, installed on local hardware and oftentimes alongside the mobile ID client and badging station. With an internet connection, the system is accessible by all admin from off-site locations. This local network provides SSL security, which encrypts the communication being transferred to and from the mobile ID server. The second option is a cloud-hosted centralized network that hosts the mobile ID server on an internet cloud. This solution requires an internet connection to support all admin from off-site locations as well as the location of the badging station. Joe decided to go with the most commonly chosen cloud-hosted network. In both scenarios, each off-site admin is assigned a mobile ID online login that directly accesses the mobile ID server and database via the internet. The Mobile ID online logins gave Joe's admin team the power to access personnel records, create or modify data including certifications and specialties, attach files to personnel records, and perform credential verifications. And while Joe appreciates the assistance provided by his team of off-site admin, he values a streamlined budget even more. So instead of purchasing Mobile ID Client with a complete badging station for every location, he chose the more affordable option of issuing Mobile ID online logins to each admin and accepts requests for printed ID cards, which he performs at his badging station. Without the ability to print IDs, each admin must submit a request through their Mobile ID online login, which travels via the internet to the Mobile ID server and instantly notifies Joe's badging station of the request within seconds. And since Joe's the cool guy with the Mobile ID Client badging station, he gets to fulfill all print requests submitted by the various admin locations using the ID Batch print feature. So now Joe has reached the finish line and has implemented this incredible personnel, credential, and data management solution that supports the entire organization. Not so fast, Joe. Frank, an admin from one of the off-site locations, says, "Wait a minute, and tells Joe that his department needs the ability to print cards on-site and in the field. So Joe considers Frank's dilemma, and because mobile solution systems are so flexible, Joe is able to take their mobile ID solution one step further. Joe takes their existing mobile ID solution, including the mobile ID server in the cloud, multiple mobile ID online logins, a fully equipped badging station with mobile ID client, and then adds a mobile badging unit command center to Frank's location. This unit can be transported into the field and can work online like other off-site admin. But instead of requesting an ID from Joe's badging station, Frank can print IDs himself on the spot. Well, Frank was ecstatic when his mobile badging unit command center was delivered. As an independent system, Frank's unit can work both on or offline in the field. The unit has its own mobile ID server and database, allowing it to manage data offline without having to be connected to the main mobile ID server in the cloud. And with the unit's mobile ID client and USB badging peripherals, Frank is able to print the IDs he needs on-site, whether on or offline. In order to continue working from one centralized database, Joe had Data Server added to his mobile ID system to perform data synchronization and replicate the data between the two databases. Data Server ensures that data being stored on both mobile ID servers contain the same up-to-date information at all times and prevent any duplicated records. While there are many possible configurations for mobile ID systems, this specific configuration of mobile ID continues to meet Joe's goals and at the same time met the needs of Frank and all the other administrators. With the entire organization working together now to manage credentials and print secure IDs, Joe has successfully implemented an effective solution in an efficient way, while staying within the budget and meeting the needs of everyone throughout the organization. Way to go, Joe! For more information, contact Elliott Data Systems at 1-888-345-8511 or online at elliottmobilesolutions.com.